Hey all, welcome to ShareTrack. This is Raj here. I'm going to take it easy today because we have a long weekend and we have plenty of time to look at the market data. I've just downloaded the calendar of events for next week, economic events for next week. I'm going through them right now. What I would like to do today is just take a quick look at the indices, where they are, just to take a general idea of where what's happened in the market during Friday, because we had options expiry and everything. So we'll have a quick look at that. I'm not going into genomic stocks as of now, but during the weekend I'm planning to do a feature on SQZ Biotech and also on Palantir. These are two companies on which I'm working right now. So I'll bring you some information about them in a video. And what else do I have? So those are the two main things that I'm working on right now for the weekend. And of course, as always, I think on Monday, I'll produce the looking forward video for what will happen on Tuesday. So it'll be the analysis for the whole week, and I'll just do a technical analysis of all the indices as well as the genomic shares and index movers, all of those things. So let's get started. Well, friends, here we are in our TradingView platform, and the futures are looking negative at this point of time, but the chart itself is looking pretty decent. We are still in the bull flag, and we still have the support out here at 12,168.25, and momentum is still above average, though MACD is a bit bearish. Let's go and have a look at what's happening with the other aspects that we generally check. Oil is still range bound within the consolidation zone that we had, so I'm happy with that. And right now you can see all the moving indices, simple moving averages are above the price. So oil price is being constrained by all the four simple moving averages that we have. Momentum is below average, and MACD is just about to turn bearish. So oil is looking benign at this point of time, which is good for the market. And if you look at QQQ, we have a very bullish sword out here, or inverted hammer, if you could call that. It's a very, very small green candle, very, very narrow range of trading, but it's still within the bull flag, and it is still above the line of support, which is at 298 point, I would rather look at the number out here. It is 296.34. If you recollect, if I zoom out, you will see that this was the range of consolidation in which we were for the longest time, all the way from 14th of September 2022. So I contend that this is a very, very strong line of support out here. So I still have hope that we are going to do well. And then S&P 500. S&P 500 is still within this bull flag. And unfortunately for us, it has gone below this diagonal line of support for the bull channel. So now it becomes a resistance. So if I look at, I'm going to remove this line from here as well. I'm not checking this right now. So our momentum is still above average. So I still have some hopes out here. We still have support from three simple moving averages, but we have lost the support of the 10-day simple moving average, which is the yellow line. So S&P 500 is looking slightly weak, but I still think that the chart is bullish. And let us look at IWM. Russell Index has managed to stay within the line of support of the bull channel, and it has to break out on Tuesday. It was being constrained by the 10-day simple moving average, which is this yellow line, which was at 192.80, but we ended the day at 193.13, so we have converted that into a support. We just have to break above this diagonal line of resistance, which has held us back all the way from 2nd of February 2023. So we need to break through that, and that's what we are looking for on Tuesday. Dow Jones has managed to stay above the pennant, above the bullish pennant. It still has support from three simple moving averages, but the 10-day simple moving average is still a constraint. Momentum is just above average, and MACD is bearish. So we'll see what happens on Tuesday. VIX has come back closer towards 20. It's ended at 20.1. So it's not looking benign, but at the same time, I wouldn't be too much worried about the VIX at this point of time. It's looking okay. I'm going to remove this diagonal line that I drew here. And US dollar index is created a bearish hammer. So it's probably going to get very strong support out here. It may not come down, but at this point of time, it's back to the previous day's range, and that's good enough for the time being. That said, let us look at the big index movers, as I call them. So Microsoft is almost back very close to the diagonal line of support, and in the process it has created a gap down, which is good for us because it has a compulsion to go back and cover the back down, and our support at 259.95 has now become a resistance. So that's the negative out here. And now we have support only from 3 simple moving averages. The 10-day simple moving average is a constraint. MACD is bearish and momentum is still above average, so I'm having some hopes there. Apple has created a bullish green hammer, but it's below the 10-day simple moving average. MACD is still bullish, and momentum is still above average and quite high, so that's a positive. Amazon is down, but at this point of time it still has a line of support at 92.68, and then of course the 50-day simple moving average, but the chart is looking pretty weak for Amazon. Now if I was to look at Google, which is the last of those that we check, it still has got a bit of support from the 50-day simple moving average, but all the other 3 simple moving averages are becoming a constraint, and the next support is at 93.85. And again, this is looking very weak in the chart, so not happy about where Google has landed. So friends, let us have a very, very quick look at our genomics before we go. I'm not going to do detailed analysis. I'll keep it short. So we had a pretty decent day. IMATIX, Fate, Beam, Caribou, Allogene, and Verve all had more than 2% jump. Eritas, Intelia, SQZ, iDNA, Bluebird, and CRISPR all had positive growth above 0.5%. Illumina stayed neutral, but ArcG, Invitae, DNA, Teladoc, Bionano Genomics, and PSCB are looking weak. So the chart also, they might look weak, but I will do analysis for that on Monday. With that, I'd like to bring this video to an end. Friends, sorry I didn't give you much substance today, but I'm gearing to get you some really good content on Ginkgo Bioworks, SQZ Biotech, as well as Palantir. That's what my focus is right now. You guys have a great weekend. I'll catch up with you later in the day.